Yo, what is poppin', people of the internet? This is live from Vegas, and this is Ark for Dummies, Episode 1, Magmasaurs, everything you need to know. Let's jump into it. Believe it or not, Magmasaurs are early game tames that you should take advantage of because of their smelting abilities, which we'll get into later. So with any flyer, I would recommend doing this. If you have fur armor, you can go to the moon and get what you need for this baby. So I would recommend getting a Magmasaur even at a low level. So to find the Magmasaurs, you obviously need to be in the volcanic area. The coordinates for the volcano entrance are about 2078. You'll find it pretty easily. Let me just swing up so you guys get the picture. It's on the top of the mountain, obviously. You'll see a massive hole into the ground near some overhangs. This is the volcano entrance. The Magmasaurs can only be found inside the volcano, the eggs specific. So, two things you need to know about this dangerous volcano before you enter it. Number one, it is extremely hot, and you are going to need some sort of protection. I would recommend hazard gear or the desert armor. If you don't have scorched earth and you don't have the desert, go with the hazard. If you don't have that, another pro option is right here on my back, the otter. As you can see here, with this armor I have 190. When you pick up this otter, it protects you against cold and heat. Takes it up to a whopping 900 past my other one. So the otter is definitely the way to go if you want to come in this volcano and not burn to death. I'll make a guide on otters very soon. Ark for Dummies covers every single creature in the game, so subscribe for more. Another important thing to mention is when you are in this main shaft of the volcano right here, it can erupt and kill you. So don't be there when it's going off. So once you're in the main volcano cave area, there's actually two entrances, one over there, a little bit more to the complete north. You want to enter this purple crystal area down to the left. You should see it pretty clearly. Once you're inside the purple crystals, you know you're on the way, and you're actually safe from eruptions, I believe. So passing through the crystals, you should come into the next area. There is bats in here, so be aware of those. As you can see, immediately there is quite a lot of Magmasaurs. As you can see right there, there's about 10, 15, and this is just normal spawn rates, nothing funny about that. So, it's quite a challenge. The Magmasaurs can hit you off your mount even when you're flying, so be very careful. The first time I got my couple eggs, I did it with a Tapahara so you could side strafe. The Bloodstalker is also very fast though, so we should have no problems. So let me just jump off and show you what you're looking for here. This is really a waiting game, and you want to take your time. You just want to see where there's no Magmasaurs, so obviously, with like the gang that's right there, it probably would not be smart to go for this nest. That would be the smart one to go for. You want to go for the ones that are relatively isolated. For some reason the eggs are not spawning in at this range, but those are the nests. You can see those right there, which is actually a black pearl. You can farm black pearls in the volcano. Don't mistake that for a Magmasaur egg. I know it kind of looks like an egg from here, totally does. Not a Magmasaur egg. The eggs are standing straight up and down inside the lava. Basically, there's none around the edge. They're all in the middle. Another reason I recommend the Bloodstalker is so you can just hang and watch like I'm doing here. Like I said, it's a waiting game. This guy right here will take me out no problem, so I gotta wait till he's not paying attention. Here goes nothing. Honestly, don't get picky on the levels. I would just grab and go. This is dangerous work. As you can see, fireball coming in. Just grab and go. Just grab and go. I believe once you grab the eggs, they all get aggroed too. Could be wrong on that, but a lot of them get aggroed. Trust in that. So just get out once you get the eggs. Check the levels. As you can see, we got a 75 and a 405. Perfect. This is an unofficial server, so 405 will not spawn in the wild, sadly for you guys, but that's not bad. I'll take that. As you can see, there's 3 puddles here. I believe there's 2 in the other area. There's like a total of 5 areas where you can grab that times 2, so there's about 10 eggs you could do per run if you get ballsy. How much you do is completely up to you. As you can see, these are fertilized eggs. Make sure of that as well. Round 2, boys. Sheesh! Time to go! A very clutch tip I can give you guys is once you've acquired your Magmasaur eggs and you're on the run, just go ahead and teleport out, no reason to leave the hard way. And where we want to be headed next is the lunar biome. I would recommend going to the east. Every time I've ever gone to east, it's been super safe. So the reason that we're teleporting to the lunar biome is because the food that Magmasaurs eat, specifically while they're babies, is called ambergris. You may be familiar with this item if you tamed a space whale, but ambergris is what these babies eat. So as I mentioned, ambergris can drop from space whales, but the easiest way to get it is everywhere on the ground. I mean, you see the green rocks as far as the eye can see. Just start mining these and you will get element shards and ambergris. Hitting just about any green rock will grant you ambergris. The drop rate is a little bit low, so I'd recommend using a metal pick. If you're struggling on gear, just mine it as fast as you possibly can, drop all the stone and metal, and then teleport out. I would immediately just start your teleportation sequence, and then just go. So once you collect your ambergris, you're gonna want to move it quick because it has a spoil time of 20 minutes in your inventory. Getting it into a refrigerator can make it last much longer. In a trough, a normal trough, it can last up to an hour, and on the Magmasaur's body, it also lasts an hour. So get it either onto the body of the baby or into a trough as fast as you can. My Ark for Dummies videos drop every single day, so if you enjoy to-the-point tutorials, subscribe for more. If you check the description or pinned comments, there'll be a link to the Ark wiki where you could do more research for yourself, a link to my Twitch channel where I stream Ark sometimes and you can ask me questions directly, and a link to my full Ark for Dummies playlist, all in the description. Obviously, the next step after getting an egg is to hatch it. Just like most eggs, you can get this done with about 12 ACs. You could probably get by with 10. I have a lot more here, but AC units are simple. How much time it takes on official, I'm not sure. For me, on my increased rate, you could see it's dropping like an absolute brick. I would go check the wiki to see the times on official. But hatching this egg is definitely worth the investment. Magmasaurs are very good creatures for farming and attacking bases. They also have a smelting ability, so absolutely huge. You do want to get these guys if you can. As you can see, baby Magmasaurs are quite adorable. Go ahead and imprint on your new best friend. Chuck some ambergris in his inventory. The reason you're probably looking for this guide is because of this ambergris. They do not eat anything else. So here is an adorable Magmasaur, fully grown up. One great thing about this mount, you have full heat protection in this top saddle car, as you can see here. Pretty legit. So the Magmasaur does have a swiping ability with his hand and a biting, which will collect wood in stone. It does not collect any fiber or thatch, the small materials. It also farms metal like an absolute beast. This is a level 200, more realistic to what you can get on official. And with a few points into health, he's got 10k, good stamina, 1000 weight, not bad, but I would definitely up the weight. Decent melee damage. So these guys, fully grown, do eat rocks. Pretty easy, all you gotta do is throw some rocks in there. So what you want to do to your Magmasaur is walk up to a metal node, punch it. That's going to put this stuff in its inventory. Once it has raw metal in its inventory, you can jump off the back of your best friend, go to E, enable smelting. You'll know he's smelting because he'll start spitting fire out of his mouth. That's right, these guys are actually a furnace. If you have unrefined metal, it'll smelt on the job. Now, smelting does take down their food. Most of the time they eat, but sometimes it can glitch out, and I've noticed they will not eat and they will starve themselves and die because of smelting. So be sure to check. I don't know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. As you can see here, it's jumping. But if you feed him a rock, it jumps up pretty easy. So just stuff these dudes full of rocks, give them a full inventory of metal, and you have yourself a good smelter, especially if you have a couple of these guys on deck. So once you have your smelted metal ingots in your inventory, that is a key ammo type for this guy's other ability. As you can see, you can charge up the searing spit, and then you can, boom, let it fly. This searing spit does massive damage to structures, almost as good as a C4 against metal walls. Very, very strong dino for PvP, and I would recommend picking one up. As you can see, he's still smelting more ammo right now as I'm shooting it. And as you can see, not enough metal ingots. It does cost metal ingots for this guy to shoot his ammo. Takes less than 5 ingots, I know that for a fact. Very, very powerful with a full charge. The flamethrower breath bomb, they cannot use that when it's raining. And it does rain on multiple maps, as I'm sure you're aware, so the only downside to the Magmasaur is don't take it in the rain. Other than that, you have an absolutely goated mount. This has been live from Vegas, and I'll see you guys online. Peace.